exercises. Pray to you, low, 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 low. Pray to you, low, 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 low. I'm gonna say the social security number on my album. My ranted apologies will measure 60 billion streams. I shall become a movie god on film screens and film scores, like a polyhedron constructed from its own blueprints. In recompense for the suffering you have brought upon me, a statue will be erected in your hometown. Teens will sing my leitmotif when feeling weary, wistful. They will sing yours to new exes as they leave. I could run, I could go, I could leave you alone. But for what and for why I'm behind. I need a hand, I need a heart, I need a place to start. Wants to say, wants to sing, wants to sing. All it's sweet bit, bitter cliche like an expletive.
Okay. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm Cecily Rance, and I'm a very big bunny. Wow. Maybe I should make myself smaller. Pew. That kind of works. This kind of works. Yeah. Hello. I am the Cecily Rance. That's who I am, and we are back with another. Once again, we are back. Welcome back to video games. My name is Cecily Rance, and we are in the weekly challenge stream where we just talk about anything. We shoot the shit. This week's topic of discussion is probably gonna be Signalis because I just beat Signalis and I was like, wow, that was a fucking video game, huh? So I might talk about Signalis. I'm just gonna check the audio. Okay. That's good. That's pretty good. I always religiously check the audio at the beginning of every stream because this one time I was doing a stream and for like 40 minutes there was only my mic was only in one channel, so yeah, it was on, you could only hear it in the left speaker or headphone, and nobody told me. People were watching the stream and nobody told me. I was like, what the fuck? So now I check every time. Sometimes that happens, like it like the mic like resets and it like only comes out of the left speaker or something. It's very, very odd. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm just gonna turn some music on. Let's turn some music on. Let's turn some what music do we turn on? Let's turn on the fucking Mini Bunny RP. Mini Bunny RP, have you gotten the cassette tape? Cassette tape available? Not, because it got sold out. Got sold out in a day. We had 49 of them, and they all sold out in a day. It's very nice for us. I'm gonna start from this point in the album and not the intro, because I want to listen to this song. I like this song. I like this song because my friend Callie mixed the whole thing. It's very good. Yeah. So we did the Mini Bunny cassette tapes. That we actually haven't made them yet. We only have one of them made. I didn't even think we would get that one made, but yeah, we got the Mini Bunny Mini Bunny tapes pre-order set. We had it made just in time for the for Bandcamp Friday, and we sold out 25 of them, and I believe 4.5 hours, which is It might be a record for me. I think the Mini Bunny EP might have done 4 hours. 25 in 4 hours. I think the Mini Bunny EP might have beat the record. So we still might not have. I think that might still be the record for us. And I made jack shit from the. If you have ever bought my tapes from with the previous record that I had, the previous record label that I was with, I made jack shit from those. So like, I don't fucking give a shit. I'm not gonna say the split, but the split was let's say the majority of that money didn't go to me. Didn't go to me. It wasn't even majority. It wasn't even I'll tell you this much, and now you can infer from these information that I've gleaned, that you can glean from these things that I've told you. It wasn't even half. It wasn't even half. So these tapes it's all going to me and B. The proceeds to these tapes after we make a production, it's all going to me and B. You know, you're buying for a good cause. You are helping 2 trans women survive in this hellish world. It's very important that you do that. Anyway, yeah, so we did the tapes, and 25 of them sold out, which was pretty good. But I actually wanted to do 50 from the beginning, and the Ida, sorry, I think it's Ida. I always call it Ida, but it's Ida Deers. Ida from Q Servant, which is the record label we did this with. Ida was was a bit hesitant. She was not as confident in our ability. How does this stream have 2 likes when there's only been 1 view? That's a contradiction. There was she basically didn't trust me because I told her if we do 25, we're gonna set out in before even 12 hours. I told her that because that's happened every single time I've done a Cecily Rance tape or a Mini Bunny tape, which we've done once. We've done a Mini Bunny tape once, and that was in 2020. That was a year ago, and Mini Bunny is infinitely more popular and has way more fans now. This is just a fact, and we now have like foreign music clout and everything. Like, way more people know about us. Okay, so like I told Ida, if you do 25, they're gonna get sold out in an instant, and people like there's gonna be way more people interested in it. It was like no. So we did 25 at first, and after I proved her wrong, and she was pleasantly surprised. I was like, wow, this is amazing. After that, I was like, yeah, so let's do 25 more. Except we did 24 more because we are making one for me. I'm getting a tape for free. I'm getting special treatment. I'm getting a Mini Bunny tape for free. So yeah, we did 49. We did 49 tapes, and we sold out. When did we sold out? I think it was like 12 hours ago. No, it was not. It was not 12 hours ago. It was I have the time. Yeah, it was actually 26 hours, 25 hours ago. 25 hours ago, we sold out the tapes. Wow. So yeah, we sold 49 of them, and I believe 28 hours. I think it was 28 hours. Yeah, 29 hours, because it was 5 a.m. in PST time in Western Standard Time, because Bandicam for some reason follows Western time. It was 5 hours after midnight in the Western times. So it was 29 hours. We sold out in 29 hours. There was 2 left for like. Actually, I think there was 3 left when Bandcamp Friday ended. I think that was it. So three of them, we have to give 15% to Bandcamp. So not all proceeds will go to me and B. Not all proceeds. At least 30, 26, 39. What is 15% of 39? Actually, no. It would be 15% of 13 plus times 3. It would be 50% with not 15% of 39 because that's different. So 15% of 13 is like $2. It's like $6 will go in Bandcamp. Bandcamp will get $6 from our tapes. I've heard that like nowadays, like they might take like a chunk for no reason. I've heard this happens. They just take a fee for no reason. But it was Bandcamp Friday, so like, I hopefully they don't do that. Also, welcome everybody into the chat. I'm just talking about the Mini Bunny tapes that got sold out. We did Mini Bunny tapes with Q Servid. Very very nice folks. I mean, B is one half of Q Servid right now. B is she basically does the tapes with Q Servid. That's like one of her jobs now. It's what do you call it? There's no money in it either. She just does it. She does it for the love of the game. Hello, that's Alice in the chat. She's not talking because I guess she's non-verbal since she's indeed a dog. This is a true fact about her. I was talking about the tapes that got sold out. I keep emphasizing that because I'm so proud of it. I'm proud of how popular I am. Well, I'm proud of how popular we are. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's really all thanks to all of you in the chat. Very I'm very humble, as you can see. Indeed, indubitably. It's all of you are the true Meaty Bunny here today. All of you are part of Meaty Bunny. That is indeed true. Thank you. You can stop now. Okay. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Just type it out. Let's say we made a lot of money. I don't actually know how much money we made because I don't have that's up to Ida or Ida. I keep saying Ida. I always say Ida.
No, it's Ida.
It is Ida.
It's always been Ida. It's never Ida.
Her friends keep calling her Ida.
As in Joe.
Oh, it's a bit. I don't know. I never.
The fucking, like, Ursa Major thing.
What
Where
Ursa
they
Major
call-
thing?
Ursa Major's like the Surrey Prize show, award show.
Oh, I remember that. Meaty Bunny was in there.
Yeah, they called Ida by Ida Deers. They called it Ida Dida by Ida Deers.
That's super fucking funny.
So now it's just become a joke, but because of people joking and just because people continue misreading it, there are people who think that that's actually how her name's pronounced, but no, it's Ida.
Like me, I thought like I was in a voice chat with her yesterday, not yesterday. I think the day before that. And I was like, what? You keep calling me Ida. I thought it was Ida. What the fuck? I was like, okay. So I my entire life is changed and my days immeasurably ruined. But no, it is Ida. So Ida Deers. What was I even talking about? I was talking about something. Will you be quiet? I am trying to think. Thank you so much. Ida Deers. Yeah, she's the only one who knows how much money we made. I think B also has. I think B can also.
Yeah,
Or the
because
Bandcamp.
B, like,
Yeah.
Anita pretty much co-run the label right now. I think that's
She's
the
she's
state of
basically
the
labor.
state of
Not
affairs
gonna lie, not
there.
gonna lie. Ida doesn't do much. B makes the tapes, and that's basically the labor. But we're not gonna tell her about this. We're not. I'm not gonna say this to her face.
Well, no,
Uh,
she's like talent management, that sort of thing.
Sure.
Yeah, B does
Yeah,
most of, like,
that's a
the-
real job that real people have. Yes.
She does most like the sort of like physical work, sure, but it's not like
Yes, the
smart
real
shit does
labor.
nothing.
True. True. So yeah,
I'm sure
I'm
that
not
shit
saying.
gets like done on time, logistics of that, that's still like important.
So yeah, I don't actually know how much money we made. I'm pretty sure it'll be in the ballpark of where 13 plus 49, 637. And I'm sure it made a
Yeah.
bit more than that because some
Then you
people
have to
pay more.
account for like the tape costs.
Tape costs 88 USD. So and actually I gave B 125 USD because she also needs to get the J cards, and the J cards are like
The J.
the J. Yes. It's like I don't fucking know. It's like 20 or 30 for 50 of them. That's not so like it'll be like 125. Like I gave her enough for all of it. So like we after that with that like so like we'll get like 500, 520. I don't know. It's because it's a bit more than that. It's a bit more than 637 because some people pay more. Some people pay more than the base price. This has happened every time I've done a physical. Some people just pay
Many
more.
such cases.
I guess people just like giving us money, which is great. I love money. I love money. Please give me money. I really need money. I really need it. I'm not doing well right now. I'm not doing well. I need currency.
Okay, but like, is it a matter of loving money or is it just a matter of needing it to live? Because I think those are two very different things. I think we are sort of like conditioned by why am I saying, like, you know what I'm talking about? You read more literature than me.
Yes. There's a difference between needing more, valuing money because it is very scarce for you, versus having the desire to just hoard it. I mean, I just like money in general, of course. I because money buys you things. Money can get you things. Money can get you a lot of things. So I do like money, but yeah, I mostly like money because I don't have a lot of it. Um, and I like it when people give me money for things I made. It's a great feeling, right?
That is reasonable. That is reasonable. I think that is a
Yeah.
reasonable feeling, and I can relate to that feeling, and I think it is reasonable.
Yes. Yes. How are you doing?
To me,
Yeah.
I ate earlier, and it feels like I got hit by a brick.
Why?
Because I had a big meal, I had a good food.
Is it getting hit by a brick or negative painful feeling?
No, it's like EB.
Or sleepy?
Yeah.
Perhaps you should go to
Is that how the kids call it nowadays?
Yes, it's EP. EP. EP doggy.
But you said sleepy. Wait, is it EP or sleep? Like which one? Which one's in nowadays?
I think EP
I gotta-
is more in nowadays. I think EP is the
Oh, I
one
mean,
how
I don't
people
know.
say it.
Listen. I'm old. I'm just trying to keep with the times,
You are, I think, younger than me.
I am so old. I got like 1 foot in the grave. Okay, you gotta understand. I'm like,
True. Maybe maybe you should get some sleep. It is actually late over there. I know this for a fact.
really isn't. It's like 9:29.
That is that is in the night. You know, usually, good people go to sleep
In the
at this
night,
time.
the
What?
night.
Oh, Fortnite. Number one Victory Royale. Yeah, of course.
Whoa.
Yeah, for now we're about to get down. I still like that song. I really like that song. I mean, the original song is pretty good. Actually, it's because like the original song, but um, that is a very funny song. I wish it was the end. I was I wish that meme was the end, but it is no longer in. Um, very sad. Very sad. Uh, yeah. Well, if you don't want to sleep, that's fine. I would just sleep because if when I love sleeping after I eat. So apparently not good for you. Apparently sleeping right up to eating is not good for you. I just
Yeah,
don't,
exactly.
I just ignore
You gotta
this.
let it digest.
I
You
don't
gotta
give
let
a
it.
shit. I mean, I've always heard that if you do that, you get fatter, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't care if I get
Well,
fatter.
yeah, but to be
I like that.
fair,
I like
you
that.
do sleep like fucking 12 hours a day anyways, so.
I do. I sleep a lot. I sleep like a bunny, like an animal, because I gotta get a lot of my beauty sleep, as they call it. I gotta
Is that what. Do they still call it that?
do they like who like who's their calls that?
You know, the ewes.
I'm
Like.
not part of the youths. I am a grown ass fucking woman, unfortunately. um
I mean, I don't know. You seem pretty hip with the
yeah,
times
I
and
do like
nowadays.
I have been getting into a parkour civilization. That is a very hip thing that I'm getting into right now. Very
Yeah,
very
you watched
entertaining.
that, and
Yeah.
it was very hip and awesome. Except like I just think it's very fucking interesting from like a sociological standpoint. Like the
It
implications of
has it has a lot
like
of
that.
good lore.
It's like
S-
very meritocratic, but like I've seen a way that's rigged. Although I still think that like inherent existence of like a caste system like that is still pretty fucked. Regardless, like yeah, in the end, he like makes it slightly better. He changes it up a little bit once he becomes like the parkour champion, but it's just like it doesn't really. It's still like the same basic system, which is inherently flawed. But then again, like B brought up a good point when I was talking to her about this the other night, which was that that's sort of like all that he's known because presumably, like from what I can tell, based on like the hints and clues that were in the second part, is that people are like born into parkour civilization. They have like parents and shit, so it's just kind of like all they've known. So it's not necessarily something you can even blame the character of Evo of. It's just kind of I don't know.
they need a
It's
parkour Karl Marx, basically. They
I
need a
was
revolutionary thinker. They need to say
yeah.
out with the caste system. We don't need noobs
Parkour
and
pros,
pros.
parkour noobs.
We don't
You
need
know,
that.
doesn't
Everyone
matter.
can just be parkour. Everyone can do parkour regardless of which level they are. Who says that noobs aren't allowed to place blocks? Who says so?
I mean, that stopped being a thing under that stopped being a thing
Oh
under
yes,
Evo's system, but
that
like
that is
still,
true.
I just think having like any sort of
So like at the end when Evo takes over, there is no point to the caste system because there is no real difference between how they live,
I mean, there
I mean
still is.
limitations.
The houses and shit are still very much different, like different quality and shit.
Yeah, and the the levels they live in are different. The noobs live in a
Yeah, there's
easier
still like
one
some
block jump.
level.
Yeah.
There's still like a level of like what's the fucking word called?
For what? For what? What
I'm
word?
just trying to remember. Listen, I did a fucking sociology class,
Oh,
and
once.
I'm just trying. Yes, And I'm trying to remember.
It was
what the
actually
fuck-
once. I was guessing.
It was one semester.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Um,
It's not zoning. It's like segregation. There.
segregation.
That's the
Yes,
word. There's still
indeed.
like some amount of segregation between like the different like you know, parkour pros, parkour noobs, parkour masters, all that. They still like all live in different lives. Even if you can see them, and even if it's easy to move up and down by like working for it, I still think it's a tad bit silly. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like, they also presumably live in a post-scarcity world, right?
No, they have
like-
infinite food. It seemingly.
Yeah, food comes from dispensers and shit. And so it's like, you know, like if there's no need for daily tasks anymore, being like obligatory, then you know that
There
just
is
assumes that
there
nobody
is
needs to work, and hence, you know, that would suggest a post-scarcity world.
yeah. I mean, one of the one of the core tenets of Marxism is the idea of post scarcity, and the idea that in a post scarcity world, which is not actually possible, but with automation and other things, we can come closer to something like it, where people don't have to work to survive anymore. If people don't have to work to survive, there's zero purpose to competition. People don't have to compete to get anything, because they can just have anything they want. Because so like in this world, it's 0 point for
Where
noobs.
one is all.
Yes, exactly. Like so, like what I assume would happen in this world, in this Evo parkour civilization, is that eventually no one will be noobs or pros. Everyone will just be a master, because everyone just would get up. Everyone will just rank up and be a master. And in that case, there's no point to having pros and noobs, and or having people start as a noob, like. And this is kind of the this criticism I would have of this lore, the person who wrote this, which is, I guess it would be I don't know if he actually wrote it with other people. Kind of seems like the kind of series where you get in a Discord chat with a bunch of friends and you go, wouldn't it be fucking cool if you did a 360 here? Wouldn't it be fucking awesome and rad, dude? This kind of seems like the kind of
It's kind
series.
of weird how they like base their entire like government system on like the guy being able to do 360.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
It is really funny. Like, again, it seems like the kind of thing where it spawns from a chaotic, g- fever dream Discord chat or
Well,
car.
yeah, I know. Obviously, like we're reading way too fucking much into this. It's just sort of like
Yeah. But like, yeah, the idea of meritocracy is like the most important thing to parkour civilization. Is the idea that if you can do really cool parkours, you can rank up and succeed. And the point of season 1 was that that's not possible. It was the game was rigged from the start. And so what Evo does is he restores it to a true meritocracy. But a true meritocracy is like, it's also inherently flawed, right? It's like not everyone will be able to do parkour, and
or
those
wants to, because like
wants
it's fucking
to.
parkour, dog. You know.
Yeah, and like those people deserve to live in a nice place, and not live in the parkour noob dirt house wood houses. They deserve a better living condition. And so like the idea of meritocracy to begin with, in real life, it's not like it's a flawed one. It's not perfect. Like, it can be good in some circumstances, like, but of course, like, but you can't center a civilization around that. You can't center a civilization around someone who's good at things gets all the stuff they want, and people who aren't good at things don't get anything, because that's what human rights exist for. Even if someone isn't good at anything, they deserve to live in a at least in a good life where you get to live like a person. Anyway, so like the idea of meritocracy to begin with is not like a thing to strive for. At least like not like a thing that is like that should be absolute. And that is kind of the theme of parkour civilization is that if you work hard and be a good parkour champion, a good parkour master, then you can achieve the things you want. You can be who you want to be, and like that is kind of
It's
fundamentally.
literally the American dream. We're
Yeah.
just having a conversation about the
Yeah.
American dream at this point.
Yeah,
Fuck me.
I
We're
actually,
just talking about a stupid fucking Minecraft series. How did we get here?
because the people
Fuck.
who made that is American, so they have internalized it, obviously. I'm actually taking a
They might
class
also
about it.
just not be thinking that deep about it. They probably weren't thinking that deep about it.
Probably, but it is fun to think about because it is
Yeah,
it
no,
is it is it is like a horror two movies. It's like two horror movies. It's not like a shitpost. They put a lot of effort into this. They put a shit ton of fucking production into it. It's
Well,
not
yeah,
like
I mean, the second one doesn't tackle like the whole civilization part as much. It's more just like
the
part
second one
two
is.
like
Yeah, the part
it's
part two
Dragon
is
Ball. It's
part
fucking
two
Dragon
part two
Ball.
is Dragon Ball. Part two is shonen anime at its peak. And it is entertaining. I
It's
find it
fucking
very.
awesome, yeah, but it's just like it just kind of pales into comparison to like the intense social commentary that I think part one was trying to do.
I actually really enjoy the parkour villain. That's a very good character. It has better characters. It has like more distinct characters.
Honestly, I don't know how I feel about parkour villain because it was just like he just was kind of introduced out of nowhere. We had like one episode.
Yeah, that's true. That's
There
a good
wasn't
point.
really- there wasn't really enough to chew on there for me personally.
I feel like he should have
compared
showed
to
up.
like
Yeah,
see what.
I feel like he should have been the guy. You know how when he enters the fighter realm, he fights a guy who tries to parkour race him, and he
Yeah.
loses because he doesn't know how to race. That should have been the parkour villain. That should have been how they introduced him.
Mm,
But it was
I
just
don't
some
think
random
so. I
guy.
think introducing him too early would have also been an issue.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of weird because they introduced the idea of the parkour race in that episode, and then it just doesn't come up until like the very end when the parkour villain shows up.
Yeah, so for the entire thing, you're just kind of confused. It's not
Yeah.
even like good foreshadowing.
Yeah, no. And every
It's like, here,
all
have
the
this-
all the other fighters don't challenge effort to a parkour race. They just do normal parkour. So like it's like I thought that was their whole thing was doing parkour races.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
It's weird. It's weird. It's
And the-
part two is weird. It's structured a lot less. It's more chaotic. It seems like they had a bunch of ideas, kind of put them in a
just not
melting
as good
pot.
as one overall. But
No,
it still
no,
has
it's
some
not.
fun parts.
Part one is really fun because it keeps introducing these new things that's equally as crazy as the last one. It's really fun.
By the way, did you watch it in like the movie compilations or did you see the individual episodes?
I did watch the movies, but I watched the first episode of season 2, which is not in the movie.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's not in the.
Why the fuck did he do that?
Yeah, it's very important. I think I bet he literally just forgot because it doesn't work without that episode.
I mean, I guess he was trying to like keep it more linear because that was sort of like a flashback to. It does take place sort of like before the end of the last episode of season 1.
Yeah, and it's more like a lower dump, right? It's just a lower dump. So it's like maybe he thought.
Although like, I don't know. I think somebody should just re-edit that part. Just have one continuous movie with that part being linear.
True. Hello,
You know,
Izzy.
like go up to like close to the end of the last episode of season 1, play episode 1, season 2, and then have that go into the end of the last episode of season 1, then have that go into episode 2 of season 2.
Yes, I
You
would
know,
I would
like,
agree.
we structure that a little, and then it'll work out.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's weird that they left it out, but I'm glad
I
I
mean,
saw it because
I get it from a series perspective. I get it because you want to leave it on a cliffhanger, right?
yeah. Um, I started watching the movie and I only got tipped off because there was a comment in the YouTube comment that someone said you should watch this episode that's not in the movie. I was like, okay. And actually I really enjoyed that episode with the Lordom with the history lesson because
Yeah.
it explores a lot of the things that I wanted them to explore in a second season in a part two.
Mm.
And I'm glad they got that over with they were like okay it- Apple has to fix the civilization, and then it's the new story. It's like that's kind
Yeah,
of
they just kind of like completely glossed over it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Um,
something that really honestly disappointed me about how much they glossed over it
yeah.
was how fucking excited like the masters were to die at the hands of the champion.
Oh yeah. That's
Like
weird.
I feel like that really should have been addressed at some point. But no, they were just kind of like, huh, wow, this is weird and wacky. Wow, okay, haha. Anyways, let's go on a fucking epic adventure or whatever.
That pretty again seems like another fucking fever dream Discord car idea. Like what they just wanted to fucking die by a 360? Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be fucking wacky? And they just put it in. It seems like something they thought of without actually thinking about it.
Well, yeah, no, we're
yeah.
definitely giving them a lot more credit here
Yeah.
by trying to legitimately discuss this stuff because it's just silly fucking Minecraft series. But I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm just kind of rambling.
Yeah. I actually really like thinking about it because I like over analyzing things. It's really fun. And
We should make a podcast over analyzing Minecraft roleplay series.
I mean this is the podcast now. This is what it is. That we are doing it.
This is episode 0.
Yeah. Well, every
back
every
for,
stream I do is basically a podcast because I don't
Come
really
back
do anything.
for fucking come back next week for the start of our mega Dream SMP retrospective.
I will never watch stream. However, I have been watching other Minecraft roleplay videos, and my favorite so far is the one called 1,000 players build massive civilizations in Minecraft.
Oh,
The-
I've heard of that one. I haven't gotten to that.
That one
yet.
is fucking peak. That one is fucking insane. It's like a horror story film. It's like amazing. I got super into it. I would even say it's better than Parkour Civilization because they like the players in it can actually act because it's like half actually role play and half like scripted. Like a lot of
Okay.
it is like actually people did this in the server, but a lot of it is post after the server after they recorded everything, they added and embellished some stuff so like the video can flow like an actual movie, like a story.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like a lot of it is also acting, and people and the players in it are actually good at acting. One thing that bothers me about Parkour Civilization is how a lot of the voices are just FO with a voice changer. It's very distracting.
I think it's really funny.
You think it's funny? I don't like it.
Although it does kind of upset me how a bunch of characters just didn't get names. How like
I think
you
it's
know,
really funny.
his
The
master friend is just like his friend.
yeah
you know?
he's called Evo's master friend. He's the EMF. That's what people call him. The EMF.
That's what they're calling him.
Yeah, the Evo's master friend. It's really funny.
Damn, that's kind of gay.
It is gay. I really like those two.
I've seen so much fucking Parkour Civilization, Yowie.
Yeah,
I've seen so fucking much.
everyone does FO and fucking that guy Siwat. Siwat. I don't like Siwat. I don't think he's a interesting character. I don't get it.
He's just kind of a lackey. That's just kind of it.
yeah, and he dies in a really lame way. Like he's it's kind of anticlimactic. Um.
Yeah, I know. And people were like, "I wasn't lying when I said I enjoyed work with you." Like, okay.
Oh shit! Yeah, that is a good last line too. I'm not gonna lie. That
Okay.
contributes to the yaoi.
Yeah, true. I do see it contributing to the yaoi, but besides from that,
Yeah,
Siwat's
there's
character
so much yaoi of it, and it's really funny because it's two real people. They're just two real people.
Have you heard of Dream SMP?
Yeah, yeah, and I don't like Dream SMP because of that. I don't like the idea that I don't even watch VTubers anymore. I used to watch VTubers, and VTubers are basically the same thing. It's like people keep playing characters. It's like I can't get into that anymore. It's like I when I was like 18, like I was like super into that. I was like super into VTubers. Like VTubers actually did similar stuff. Like if you know like Japanese VTubers, like there's Nizi Sanji and Hololive, and those VTubers actually did similar things way before this stuff was like, because this stuff only got blown up in like in the 2020s. But VTubers have been
Well,
doing
yeah,
this
but like
have been doing like
Minecraft
roleplay.
roleplay videos are not new to are not.
Yeah,
They've
definitely.
been around for a minute.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
if you
and-
look back at fucking like Amphao or whatever her name is, and like Yandere High School and whatever the.
Yeah,
fuck it is, damn.
I actually watched a bit of that because of
So
this
did
shit.
I. When I
Yeah.
was very little.
Yeah. Well, that is like a whole there was like whole animations, right? Wasn't there like
No,
animator?
they weren't. They were roleplay. It
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
animated. It was in game.
I remember it being like animated. It must be a
There
difference.
might have been some like animated adaptations, but like it's all the original stuff was inside of the context of the game.
Yeah. Okay, it was a different series I was thinking of. I was which one was I thinking of? I was thinking of Phoenix Drop High. That was the one I was thinking of. It's fun.
I have literally zero clue what that is.
Yeah, that's like an animation thing that I used to watch. This was like 10 years ago. I remember that one. I think I also saw Yandere High School though. I think Yandere High School rings a bell. Yandere High School definitely rings a bell. Yeah. Minecraft roleplay is definitely not a new thing. It's people have been doing it for ages because, I mean, I'm more like familiar with like Garry's Mod roleplay because like Dark RP, like I used to dabble
I
in
mean-
that,
That's fair.
but people definitely do it in Minecraft. I think the reason Minecraft is a bit harder is because hard to have Minecraft servers with like a bunch of fucking people in it. Minecraft, like making a Minecraft server is like really complicated. I don't know why. It's like more complicated than most multiplayer games. You
It
can't
really isn't that complicated.
you can't
Just like you just run a jar file and then port for. Do you not know how to port forward?
I don't know what that is.
Case in point. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, okay, this is changing gears a bit, but like, I fucking despise how technologically incompetent some people are. Like, genuinely kind of pisses me off. And I'm not talking about you specifically, and I'm not talking about like port forwarding specifically. But it's just like, you know, if you look at like the general knowledge of a computer user, like even like in the 90s, let's say, because they were less accessible, so you just had to know more to get shit to work. So you knew how the fuck computers work, but now everything's just like dumbed down as shit to the point where like fucking anyone can like use a computer and access the internet. And that just leads to a lot of like just an overall decrease in like tech literacy, you know? It's just kind of upsetting to see. It's just kind of upsetting to see like tech literacy being like at such a fucking low.
Yeah, and that doesn't make me angry. It just makes me sad. So it doesn't make me like.
It,
Doesn't make me
it's
pissed
not
off at them.
necessarily okay.
Doesn't make me
The
pissed off
reason I
at
say
them.
that it gets me angry is just because I've had to like deal with that a lot because like I'm content with computers. So when I was younger, a lot of people would ask me to like do shit for them,
Yeah, me too.
and like half the time it was literally just like fucking read what is on the screen for the love of Christ. Please learn how to look up something on Google. Learn how to solve your own fucking problems. Jesus Christ, it's not that hard. You know,
Well,
but
I actually had the
people can't even like
opposite. I had the opposite reaction. I loved getting attention, and I loved solving problems for people. So I like the positive attention that I got.
I like solving problems. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fucking Linux user. I wouldn't be if I didn't. But it's just like a lot of the problems are just very like mundane and brain dead and simple. And half the time it's not even an issue. It's just like I don't even fucking know. I'm sorry. It's just sort of re-triggering some bad memories for me.
That's okay. Um. Yeah. I totally get that. I try. I get the. I get how upsetting it is, because it's definitely a problem with the younger Zoomers. It's like, like
Oh, definitely.
or
Because
the
it's like all the adults assume like, oh, you know, they grew up with it. But no, you gotta like teach them. You know, they weren't born. They don't come out the womb understanding this shit. The reason that like our sort of microgen knows is just because like you know we had the resources to learn. We had like the typing classes and whatever the fuck else. You know.
the big problem is that the big problem is that now it's everything is so streamlined, and like there are like streaming services. I think streaming services really is the detonate for all out of this, because back then we didn't have like Netflix didn't have everything, fucking Crunchyroll didn't have every anime, so we had to learn how to torrent, and torrenting is really the thing that makes you tech literate. Learning how to torrent is the thing that makes you good at computer. How to like deal with
Not
websites.
really.
No, that was my experience. Is learning how to pirate, like software and media is the thing that made me good at how to get around the internet, and what I learned what
Yeah,
AdBlock was. I learned
that's
I learned how to use software like WinRAR and everything. Like that's how I learned everything. It was that I had to pirate things. I had to track down the software, and I had to. And what's important is that you have to like you really have to grow an intuition, because the number one thing I hear from tech illiterate Zoomers, when I tell them to pirate shit is, what if I get a virus? It's like you're gonna get a virus if you're not stupid, you're not gonna get a virus, and that's where intuition comes in. You have to learn what things to watch out for. Like if you download a movie and it's not an MP4 file, it's like an executable, then obviously that's not gonna be the movie you want. It's like very obvious common sense things that you can watch out for,
I
and
mean,
they can't
also
get that.
to be fair, in regards to that, Windows doesn't show file extensions by default.
Yeah,
A
it,
lot of
it
people do to
doesn't.
default settings.
Yeah, I still think
So,
that should be
and you
punishable
can,
by death.
and so you know, you can like have an exe file with like an MP4 looking icon. That can fool a good amount of people right there.
Yeah, I still don't know why Windows that doesn't do that by default. You have to. I forget. I think you gotta go to
Because
Fire.
streamlining, because convenience, it wasn't always like that, but now it
Yeah,
is
I
because
think
it
you
like
gotta go
makes
to Fire
times
Explorer,
less cluttered.
and that's the
There's like
setting
no, it's literally like in the view options.
of view
Like it's not
options.
that it's one toggle. It's not even something you have to dig for, but it's just like having
Oh,
like
there it is.
one
So
basic
fire name
area like that.
so fire name extensions. I just found that. That's fucking stupid. Um,
Yeah,
where
but it's like you know most people won't think to do that because for 90% of computer users, they just stick to the default.
Yeah, they think every fire is the same thing. They just think it's all a fire. Fire. It's that is a movie or a song is sort of the same thing. It's just it's not true. Not true. Oh no. It's really not true. But yeah. Um it's
And
like
then you have bitches who don't even know how to like fucking navigate a folder system nowadays, you know?
That's
Because of,
crazy,
like,
yeah.
because phones don't usually like have that as like a front and center.
yeah, like I wanted to mention that too. The proliferation of smartphones is another contributor, right? It's like people don't use computers anymore. They have a
And it's not even a
computer.
problem of like, oh, phone bad. That's not the issue. The issue is just like phones are sort of designed to be dumbed down and readily
Yeah.
accessible to anyone.
I was listening. I mean,
with the sacrifice,
yes,
with the trade-off being, that they're like very dumbed down in terms of like their UI and user experience and all this,
yeah. Like album of the year and radio music versus radio
Yeah.
music. This album of the year, and I always like sometimes I ask like, why do you use album of the year? Why would anyone use that? Because I have an album of the year account and I never update it. I just use it to like leave comments and look at reviews. And like when I ask
Basically
like
what I use mine too for.
yeah, and when I ask, I think like at least like 70% of the responses is album of the year has a phone app and radio music doesn't. So they just use the app. That's the reason. That's why. And like okay, like that makes sense
Can
though.
do bitches not know what a website is anymore?
No, they don't.
God
Don't.
damn.
They don't use websites. They use Twitter. They use Facebook. They use TikTok. They use YouTube. All of these have an app. They don't. They don't need to go to websites. The internet is 5 websites now. It's more like 3 websites to be honest. More like 3 websites.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Speaking of, how is the Mini Bunny LP doing an album of the year?
It has 21 ratings from what I last remember.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah, it has some nice reviews, which is nice. With very nice people. That's also me, but excluding me, I actually haven't really seen like a super negative review, which is nice.
Hmm?
I haven't seen like like below 50 review, which is nice. I like. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way, everyone. How about you?
What?
I was singing along to the album, which is in the background right now for me and the stream. Um,
Oh,
it's the Melody Amaranth song, which is one of my favorites. To be honest, it's very
I
very
know that one.
yeah. It's very fun. I watched B just make that, and that's like all her. I didn't do anything. I didn't contribute anything to that song.
Many
Uh,
such cases.
Actually, let me try to think. There are 2 songs. No, there's one song where I didn't do anything, which is the Ballad of Cat Kitty. Because in the collected song contest, I came up with the last line. So like, not the last line. I came up with the line that goes, "I don't want to die in the middle of nowhere. I want to die in the middle of in the center of a beautiful work of art." That those lines are mine. So I did actually
Yeah.
come up with those lines. But I think that the Ballad of Kid Kitty is the only other song where it was RP. And let me think. Night of the Living Parmatines. Yeah, Night of the Living Parmatines has Inky in it, or our friend Chloe. But
She
not,
on
when
that?
yeah, she plays the drums and
On
guitar.
drums, right?
Yeah, drums and
Right,
guitar.
right.
But not me. I didn't do anything. So that's another song where it doesn't have me on it. And I fucked up. Also doesn't have me on it. I don't have any. I didn't contribute to that. Except I got the features together, which counts for something. I got the features together. I asked them to do it. So that counts for
Hey,
something.
that's something.
Yeah, and
That's many things.
yes, that I got all the features. I think I think I
Many
asked.
many people are saying this.
True. Many people are saying this. And all the other songs I think we wrote together. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And all most of the interludes are just B. Most of the interludes are just B. I didn't do anything. Um, she's good at like short little interludes. It's they're very nice. I'm glad that happened. Um, did I do anything on Lola? Trying to think. I don't think I did anything
You
on
like
Lola.
wrote half of it, didn't you?
No, wait. I need to look at the lyrics. Oh yeah, I learned the melody to the hook. I learned the I could run, I could go, I could leave you alone. Oh, that melody is mine. Yeah. I almost forgot. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot
Give
something.
yourself more credit, Miss Renz.
Thank you so much. You're so nice. I should. I keep thinking. I keep thinking like I didn't do anything on that song, and it's like, oh, actually, I did a pretty substantial amount of it. Oh no.
Like, yeah, like sure, your contributions might not be the most like deliberately visible, given that like you sing and play less instruments than me, but you know you still like did a lot.
Yeah, I
Like,
wrote
you
that.
wrote most of it. You were still like an important
Yeah.
conceptual part of it.
Yeah, I mean, the core concept, the story is almost all me.
Yeah,
it was in my
exactly, so
head.
it's like, you know, fucking give yourself some credit, girl.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my god. Oh, I really, I'm still thinking about Parkour Civilization. It's so good. It's so funny. I don't even like the series that much. I just like the idea of a Parkour Civilization. I like all the memes and shit. It's
Yeah,
very
no,
funny.
that's fair. That's fair. How about, you know, I'm gonna look through hashtag parkour civilization on Twitter, and I'm going to sort through latest, and I'm going to find some yaoi.
Let's go.
Immediately found ponies.
Ponies?
Immediately found ponies. Here's the yaoi. Okay, that didn't take long.
Parkour.
That did not take long at all.
The amount of like insane art that's been produced from this, pretty nuts.
Okay, let's see. More yaoi. No, 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 no. Okay, never mind. I'm bored.
I like how people interpret these Minecraft skins. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, I think it's always very cool to see people like do that, put together like their own interpretations of Minecraft skins.
Like wow. I'm guessing this is the Dream SMP, right? This is what people like about Dream SMP.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've never gotten into them, but
I
damn.
liked Technoblade's parts. I literally only watched it for Technoblade. I'm not gonna lie.
Technoblade, is that a guy from it?
You don't know Technoblade?
I know he passed away, I think. Right?
You haven't like watched the Technoblade video.
Nah, I just knew that when he passed away, I heard the news.
Cecily, please, please. he was the fucking best.
Oh, I see. Okay, I will look it up. I will look him up because
Please,
I'm in a
watch the
I'm in a
watch the
Minecraft mood.
Potato Wars. Watch his Minecraft Monday stuff. Watch his fucking Bed Wars stuff. Like he was fucking cooking. He was funny as fuck.
Oh really nice. Yeah, I'm in a Minecraft mood. So I will watch these things.
Yeah, listen, watch the Potato War trilogy. That's like a very, very, very classic display.
Ooh, okay. I used to watch
then, like-
Skyblock. I used to watch Skyblock videos. That's classic.
Minecraft Ultimate's really good. Just a lot of good shit here.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I used to watch
He was
Yox
like,
Yoxcast. Those were my guys. Or the Yoxcast.
that was a bit before my time, personally.
Yeah, I mean I was like 6 or 7, so I was into Minecraft when it was in the beta. So once it stopped being in the beta, I stopped giving a shit. I think
I
I
only
think
got into it around like 2012. Which is still a very long fucking time ago, but it's very interesting how just like game progressed so quickly.
yeah.
Where, like by the time you got to like 1.4 and 1.5, it's like a good amount of the old people were sort of like already fading, you know?
Oh, definitely.
And it's just sort of kind of weird and interesting to just see like how quickly things move during that era specifically, you know? Like if you look at like a big fucking like if you look at I don't know X Adventures in Minecraft or whatever, he was around, like he was a big part of like early Minecraft, but then he just sort of like nobody talked about him anymore.
Oh, really?
Only a couple years in. Like yeah, he still has his fans because like of course he does. But it's just like I don't know, I'm kind of rambling, but my point is just like things changed and moved very
Yeah.
fucking.
It's funny because Minecraft is just as popular as ever, but like certain creators just kind of fell off.
And then a lot of them just turned out to be horrible fucking people.
Oh, definitely. I think
Which is-
Yoxcast had a controversy. I don't remember, but
I don't fucking know, dude. I was thinking more like popular MMOs and fucking the guy Stampy used to play with.
so those are like the mid 2010s ones that you're talking about, which I have no idea about.
Sky does Minecraft. That's another one that immediately comes to mind.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
and of
fucking
course,
Minecraft.
even in the new ones, the stream, which who is a fucking creep weirdo.
Oh yeah, no, there's still like, it's still a thing.
And like Minecraft, like it will naturally attract a younger audience, and that's a double-edged sword. That's an Achilles heel, because like younger audience means there's a fucking lot of them. There's a lot of kids on the internet to want to watch your shit. But like
That's
also,
always the recipe for disaster.
yeah, but that also means any like I was actually I don't know if I still have this screenshot. I don't think I do. No, I don't. So but I was watching that massive civilization video, right? The one with that 1,000 players, and one of the like comments was like a kid named like the Christian Gamer or something, and his like profile picture was a cross, and his comment was, I really want to participate in a role play like this, but I'm 13 years old and I'm embarrassed about my voice because my voice is too high pitched. I was like, Man, you have better things to worry about than your voice. You gotta go do homework. You gotta
Right.
throw some
Yeah.
hoops in the field. Okay, you gotta work on the other shit. You have other things to worry about.
For real.
Yeah. Poor guy. Poor guy. I relate to that. I've always thought does stuff about my voice too. It's very sad. Um, poor guy. Like it's kind of terrifying when your voice changes during puberty. Actually, I don't remember when it happened to me. I think it happened pretty early for me. Um,
Mine happened kind of all at once, I think. Like, for a bit it was a squeaker, and then it's just like my voice just sort of like dropped like 12 octaves.
yeah, that's kind of scary, right? It's kind of. I mean, and
And then it's just been a
puberty is
matter of, like,
scary.
working it back up once, the story started kicking in.
Yeah, puberty is like body horror. I'm actually I was thinking about not thinking I am writing. I'm writing like a video essay about this because I want to write this video an essay about like how like horror art and I never call things media. So many people call things media, but I really dislike that. I call it art. So like I was thinking about like how horror art is like there's so many trans people. It's like especially like trans girls because I mostly know trans girls who are like super into horror stuff. Now I was curious like why, and like so many trans girls also like write horror stuff. Like there's like a friend of mine, Claire Moon, and she's like she makes music, but she's also a movie director, and she directs like found footage horror movies. And like I was thinking like wow, like that, like first that's really cool, but second like there's a lot of like horror themes in trans art, like the Sophie song Pony Boy, very classic song. That's like that song is about body horror. It's about your fucked up. I mean, the video is pretty fucked up, but this song is also textually kind of body horror. Like I was thinking about stuff like this. Like so many trans women, like they write about horror stuff, especially body horror. It's because puberty is body horror. It's your body changing. It's horrifying. So like I wanted to write, like I was right about that and I'm actually I'm trying to like think like what stuff to think about. I know I gotta talk about. I saw the TV Glow, which is a movie that I haven't watched yet. I gotta watch
Yeah,
it.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good. I'm sure it is. And if so many people say it is. Um, but yeah, that's actually a thing I want to talk about. And hopefully I can make that. I guess I gotta learn video editing, but that's no problem. I got DaVinci Resolve. I can use it. Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm still looking at Parkour Civilization Yaoi. This is pretty good. You sound very sleepy, by the way.
Oh no, you just sound like this always.
I don't know. You sound more energetic sometimes.
No, this is how I always sound. What are you talking about? You're crazy.
You kind of sound like you're falling asleep.
I'm not though. Like, this is how I always sound.
Well, now you sound like how you always sound. You weren't before.
No, I was. I'm sounding the exact same as I sounded like a while ago. Like, stop trying to gaslight me. I know how I speak.
Okay. I yield. I concede. Um.
I'm sorry, that was me.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm looking at Parkour Civilization memes. It's I still haven't watched the PvP Civilization one, which is the sequel as I understand it. Um, I've heard it's
That one's really bad.
you've heard it's bad, huh?
Yeah.
I've heard it's good, but I guess we have different sources.
I'd say watch it if you want to. I don't really know if I want to.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as interesting.
Series.
It doesn't sound as interesting as parkour.
Yeah, because it's just like it's been done, you know.
Yeah, the PvP stuff. It's like everyone does that. Everyone does that.
Yeah, you look at like fucking Lifesteal SMP and all this other shit. Like, you know, people have made like sort of more PvP based stuff. Parkour Civilization was like different, you know.
It was parkour. No one does parkour stuff. It's like it's really cool that they did that. You know.
Yeah, nowadays Minecraft parkour exists solely to be in like the background of shorts reading Tumblr posts.
Tumblr posts. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Oh my god, I found the fucking lesbian Yuri parkour civilization instantly improved.
Send it to me, I need to.
Okay, I posted here. Let's go. Yuri parkour.
Not really Yuri though, it's just two girls standing next to each other. That's kind of lame.
Everything can be Yuri. Yuri is a principle, a concept.
Oh, listen.
It doesn't need lesbian
I'm a
sex.
fucking Epicurean, okay?
What's an Epicurean? What?
I have a refined taste, a refined palate, okay? I do not settle for less. Okay? And you have to understand that. You have to respect that about me. Okay?
I understand it, bro. I don't have to respect about you.
Well, I don't think you really understand. I don't think you understand it. I don't think you understand.
I
know
do
you say you
understand.
but I don't think
I do
I don't think you
understand. I do understand.
If you did understand,
I would
then
respect
we
you.
wouldn't be having this talk. Well, yeah, you say that, but it's like the point that I'm the point. Fuck. The point that I'm trying to get at is that there's like Yuri and then there's Yuri. You know.
You don't. I don't think you understand. Like,
If
like
they're
two.
not trying to kill the shit out of each other, then what's the point?
Like two magnets attracting each other. That's Yuri. That can be Yuri.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you get it now. You get it now. Like Yuri
Well, I don't
is.
know if you get it though, because that's just two girls standing next to each other.
It's two
Not
girls.
Yuri yet. It can become Yuri, sure, but it's not Yuri yet.
No, Yuri is just Yuri is a universal principle. It doesn't need sex or any
I'm not. I agree. It doesn't need sex, but I'm just saying there's like some there's some fundamentals missing there that stop it from like being like Yuri with a capital Y. You know.
Well, I like this art because it portrays them as the two Yuri archetypes, the bright haired Genki and the dark haired introvert. It's a very typical Yuri archetype. You could even say it's the Madoka and Homura of the archetypes.
Okay. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm starting to see what you're getting at.
Yes, indeed. I've read so many Yuri manga, and they all have a dark haired girl and a bright haired girl.
Okay, I
It's
get that,
weird.
I get the calling of the tropes, but there's just not enough there for me to really like sink my fangs into, you know?
That's fair. It's just I don't think that makes it non Yuri. I don't think that disqualifies its Yuri-ness.
Okay, so okay. Here's the thing: it's Yuri, but it's not Yuri with a capital Y. Okay. Can we agree on that at least?
Maybe. I don't distinguish the two. I think
Yeah, Yeah, because you don't get what I'm getting at. You know, it's like all the same to you, which is why I say, you know, I'm a fucking base Sigma Alpha pilled fucking Yuri connoisseur, and you swallow.
Okay, then what's your favorite Yuri manga? You can't
Dropout.
answer. What?
Dropout.
Drop out?
Yes.
Drop out?
Yes.
Now I really can't and respect you. I don't think I can respect you anymore.
Are we thinking of the same thing?
I don't know. I don't think so. Wait.
There's a very good chance we're thinking it. I mean, the Great Foley comic.
The Great what comic?
The Great Foley comic.
Oh, Great Folly. You Great Folly. Okay. That's that's oh, okay. So you mean this furry comic? That okay. That's
Yes.
that's pretty good. That one's pretty good. I was thinking that's not a manga, but so I was asking
Well,
about
I'm
manga.
not a
But
fucking weeb.
Yuri is literally a weeb thing. So I was so like you have exposed yourself as a fake Yuri fan just now by calling us a weebs.
Oh, so you're saying that Yuri can only be in Japanese media. I think that's very reductive. I think that's a very reductive view.
No, I think
I think
no no
I
no
think
no.
you really you gotta like fucking open your eyes more.
No, 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 no.
Okay?
Shut the fuck up right
no,
now.
no.
What I'm saying
you-
is Yuri fans typically like Yuri as it originates from the Japanese country because it is where
Yes,
where where it originated.
Narrow traditional view of Yuri. You know, Yuri has become so much more than that, and you just.
I thought you were the Episcarian or whatever. I thought you were the one who is like it's
I
like a
am.
stickler
I'm
about.
into, like fucking avant-garde shit. Okay, I'm into avant-garde Yuri. Post Yuri up in this bitch. Okay, you don't understand. You don't understand.
Okay, I'm not having fun with this conversation anymore because I'm actually passionate about this topic and kind of feels like you're making fun of it. So like I'm not talking about this anymore.
Half joking. I am kind of joking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I actually I'm like super into Yuri manga. Like Yuri, I've read hundreds of them. So like and like
I mean, yeah, I respect that. I just don't really like. I just kind of struggle to sit down and read comics most of the time, manga or otherwise.
yeah, and it's like that's fine. But it's like I'm actually like super like this is like I'm something I'm actually super into. So you know, it's like you get it why I'm not having fun with it.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
So like because like what I don't even like the term Yuri, right? Yuri is a weird term. Yuri is like, because the other term for like there's yaoi, and yaoi is unlike Yuri. Yaoi is a sexual genre. It's about yaoi is about gay sex. That's what yaoi is. And the thing that's not gay sex is boys love, which is BL. So they call it BL. And there is more of a movement nowadays to distance like from the term Yuri and move into girls love, which is GL. So like people try to use GL more because that is like that's like easier to like define as like it's about lesbians.
Separate
yeah.
it from. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
the thing is that I also don't hate Yuri. Yuri as a term is like it's first of all, it has a nice ring to it. Second, it has a nice meaning to it. It means white lily, which you know it's a white lily. It's very very cute. And What is this? I'm getting a car. Is this a poster? I keep getting cars from posters. Give me a second. I gotta take this car.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's a poster. Fuck off. I don't give a shit about the election. Yeah.
Voting is a very important part of maintaining any democracy.
I agree. I literally agree. But I have like circumstances that make me not ever to vote right now. It sucks. I would
Voting
like
is
to
a
vote.
very important part of any democracy.
Yeah. You should vote. If you are
Voting is a very important part of any democracy.
if you are a voting age, you should vote in your elections. It's very important.
Voting is a very important part of any democracy.
Yes. True.
Voting is a very important.
So true. I actually agree. I agree with you on something for once. uh,
Voting is a very important.
do, do, do.
I have to.
I see. Maybe you should.
Maybe I should.
Maybe you should go. Do that.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should go do that.
True.
Okay.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to go.
Said I'm going.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you going?
I don't know.
I don't think you're going.
Oh, okay.
Are you going?
I don't know. Am I?
You haven't yet.
True. If not yet. Who's say if I am or not?
But if you're still talking, you haven't.
Yeah. Clearly. Or maybe I'm going right now. How do you know? Maybe I'm pissing on your stream, Cecily Renz. What are you gonna do about that?
Do not talk about this. Do not.
Oh yeah? Come.
Actually, two
little
people
piss.
have joined the stream since we started having this
Piss
bit.
girl.
So maybe people are into the piss bit.
Yeah. I mean, I never said I'm peeing on your stream. I'm saying maybe I am. Doesn't mean that I am.
Doesn't mean that you are.
Exactly. So, you know, kind of up in the air. Will I go? Will I not? Have I already gone? Have I gone just now?
No, you're still
Guess we'll
talking.
never know. I guess we'll never know. It's like the Lizzie's Personal Army song, which is very fucking good. Except they won't fucking put it on fucking... Oh no, it's out on Bandcamp, finally. Thank fuck. That was murdering me. Okay, finally it's on fucking... Everybody, fucking stream... Listen to by Never Know by Lizzie's Personal Army. That shit fucks.
I heard that on Ida's stream, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought they made hyperpop.
I mean, sometimes ish, sort of. They make lizard pop.
True. I mean, I heard their album. It was okay.
All Lizards Go to Heaven? Yeah, but I think, like, the stuff they've been doing lately, like, really blows it out the park.
Yeah, for sure. That song kind of fucks.
I was, like, fucking obsessed with it from, like, the second that I heard, like, the work in progress versions of it. And it's just like, it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good.
It's very well made, and I wouldn't say it's catchy, but it is. I like the singing in it.
Hey, chat, can I get a hi? Can I get a hello? Can I get a hey? Can we get some engagement for the algorithm here?
And no one's talking in the chat, which is really makes me so sad. I like when chat talks to me. I like chat is
yeah,
my
they
chat is my
haven't, like,
that is my
said
friend.
anything this entire I mean, Fairy Corp said, like, 2 things.
Yeah,
but...
that's easy. My friend Easy, she's a regular.
Hi, Izzy.
Yes, she's a regular. She talks about
Yeah, I know.
Random,
I recognize them.
yeah random shit, random like albums she's bought.
Follow me on Twitter.com.
Oh, she does nice.
Do. I gotta pee.
You really should. I might wrap up the stream. So I think you should go
Oh.
pee.
Well,
I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry.
then maybe you should eat.
Yes, true. I'm
Maybe I should pee.
still thinking about what to eat. I don't know what to eat.
Well, I'm thinking about what to pee.
I mean, pee is always the same, no matter what when you do it.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
I don't think I get it. I really don't think I get this one. I don't think I want to get it.
You don't get it. You do not understand.
I really don't get this one. I'm sorry.
You don't get this one.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Okay. Well, skill issue.
Are you gonna pee?
Maybe.
It sounds like I have to end the stream for you to pee.
Or maybe I will stay here forever.
Well, if I leave, you will have no one to talk to, and you will leave eventually.
But yeah, eventually. But who say I'm gonna pee then? But then again, who say I'm not peeing right now?
Well, I don't give a shit if you pee yourself by yourself alone. I don't give a shit if you do that. I
said anything about me pissing myself. Ew, gross. What? No.
You think it's gross? I don't think so. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
like,
I don't
why-
think. I don't think you think that. I don't. I don't trust you.
Why would I piss myself on your stream?
That's it, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Get it? Stream like piss stream.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
it?
I get it. I get it, Alice. I get it.
Get it? Get it?
I get it.
Do you understand? Do you get it?
Yeah.
Do you... Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Is the stream still running?
Actually, it is, but now I'm gonna end it. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Wait, no. Wait. I have one more thing to say.
Yes. Gay.
Fuck. I forgot what I was gonna. God, fucking. I had something. I fucking had some, but I forgot immediately. God fucking damn it. Oh, right. Okay, this works. Stream 5-star Coleman. Okay, that is all. GN chat.
Good night. We'll be back with our regularly scheduled streams next week. With something. I gotta figure out the video game, but I'll do something.
GN chat.
Bye bye.